guys, my name is Shivane and today I'm going to tell you a new story about Dragon Masters. This story is very exciting. So let's just get started with it. As you can see this is a dragon. This is a boy. This boy's name is Drake and this dragon's name is Worm. This dragon's name is Worm and he is an earth dragon. Let's begin with the story, guys. So, chapter 1, to the castle. So, what happens is Drake is just farming in his field with his mother one day, but then a night soldier comes with a golden chest plate and the chest plate has a mark of a dragon's. The soldier takes him. The mother tries to stop the soldier and ask him, but the soldier doesn't answer and takes Drake with him. In the kingdom, Drake was scared because he has never ridden a horse, and he was scared more because no farmer is brought to the kingdom until they are in some danger or have done something wrong. Something has happened. So he gets scared. He doesn't know what to do. So he just shivers in scare. He was very scared. But then after they reach, the soldier turns him with another man near the door. So he goes to the kingdom. He officially has went in. After that, he is brought inside a room. Then the soldier tells him good luck. Then the soldier just runs away. He doesn't understand what is happening. He sees a stone door in front of him. He opens it and sees a red dragon. It had silky red scales. It looked scary. It had wings. It was like a dragon. It was one. Drake was so startled he fell back, and the dragon almost shot him with a fireball, but then he just dodged it in the last second. Then a girl comes. She shouts at the dragon, calling the dragon Vulcan. So Vulcan gets scolded by the girl. Then an old man with a white beard and and he was very tall too, had a pointy hat and looked like a wizard. The wizard told Drake that he was welcome here. He introduced the girl to Drake. The girl's name was officially the name was Ruri. And the dragon's name was Vulcan. And so he told that he had a lot to learn. He didn't understand what was happening. So he asked the wizard, "Wizard, do you know where we're going? And what is happening?" The wizard didn't answer but took him down to a very dark hallway. After they went through the hallway, they met two more dragon masters and two more dragons. Griffith, that was the wizard's name, introduced the other dragon masters. So he met a boy named Boo. Griffith introduced Boo to Drake. Behind the boy Boo was a blue dragon. The blue dragon had blue shiny scales, but it had no wings. Drake said hi. Nice to meet you, Drake. The boy said politely. Griffith led over to a girl with long black hair. The girl her dragon had a yellow band of scales circled the dragon's neck, the tip of the wings. The yellow dragon. The wings were yellow too. This is Anna and her dragon Capri, Griffith said. Drake nodded. Hi, he said. We could use somebody around here, Anna said and grinned with a grin. After Drake met the other dragon masters, he went inside with the Griffith to see many potions in the potion room. They saw many potions and many weird items. But then Griffith took him to a box. It was made out of wood. He opened the box, and inside the wooden box there was a gem. The gem would help dragon masters to connect with their dragons. All the dragon masters had these same stones. They were called the emeralds. The emeralds were very hard to find in this world. In the world of dragon masters, he and the other dragon masters followed Griffith down another dark hallway. The dragons sleep in caves when they're not training, Boo explained as they walked. Vulcan's cave is the biggest, bragged Rory. Griffith stopped in front of a small cave. Wooden bars covered the cave. Drake meet your dragon, the wizard said. Worm. So this is the start of our 4th chapter. Worm. Drake peered inside the dark cave. A dragon sat inside. Well, this creature kind of looks like a dragon, Drake thought. The dragon had brown scales and that were not shiny. He had 2 tiny wings. He had big green eyes and little ears. And he didn't have legs. He looked like a big snake. The only dragon-like thing about him seemed to be his long snout. Drake stepped up to the wooden bars. Hi, dragon, I'm Drake. The Drake didn't move. Put on the stone, Griffith said. By the meaning of the stone, he meant the emerald. Drake slipped the green emerald around his neck. He felt a tingling feeling all over his body. Right away, the dragon lifted his head. He stared at Drake with his big green eyes. Drake felt a strange chill. Griffith stepped forward. You must name your dragon, he said. Rory picked it up. Good luck naming him. He looks boring. How about Noodlehead? Anna asked with a giggle. Boo shook his head. No, this dragon needs a good name. Drake looked carefully at the dragon. He looked at his long brown body. Worm, he said. His name is Worm. That is a good name for an earth dragon, said Griffith, opening the gate. Now, Drake, ask Worm to follow you. Okay, Drake said. Worm, please follow me. Worm crawled forward. Good work, said the wizard. Keep it up, Drake. Come on, Drake said, starting to walk down the hallway. Worm crawled after him. He really is like a big, ugly worm, Rory said. Rory, be nice, said Anna. Drake didn't say anything. Worm was like a big worm. Where are we going? He asked. To the training room, Griffith said. Yeah, Rory said. We'll see what you and your dragon are made of. Drake felt nervous. He touched his dragon stone. How am I supposed to train a dragon? He thought. What if I fail? What if I'm not a good dragon master after all? So, guys, this is the last chapter that I'm going to be telling you, and in the next series episode, I'm going to be telling you all the others, like 6th chapter and the others. So this is the last chapter that I'm going to be telling you. After this, I'll see you later. Do something is the last chapter's name. The training room was one big open space. Shields and long poles hung from the wall. Buckets held water and sand, and at one end of the room was a round target. Straw stuffed poked out from the sides. Griffith pointed at the target. Sparks flew from his fingers, and a red bull's eye showed up on the target. It's time for target practice, the wizard said. Me first, Rudy called out. Vulcan, come. The red dragon stomped forward. Vulcan, fire, Rudy yelled. The dragon's orange eyes glowed. Then 2 streams of fire shot from his nose. The streams twisted together. The fire hit the bull eyes. Perfect, Rudy cheered. Then the straws burst into flames. Drake jumped back. Good aim, Griffith said. Boo, can you help put the fire out? Yes, said Boo. You looked at his dragon. Shoo, he said simply. He didn't yell like Rory. Shoo swiftly crossed the room. Did her feet even touch the ground? Drake wondered. Water, please, Shoo, Boo said. A stream of water sprayed out of the blue dragon's mouth. The fire sizzled after droplets danced in the air, lit up by the torches. Capri, rainbow time! Anna cried. Capri giggled across the room. Drake thought her white scales looked like jewels. A soft beam of light came out of Capri's mouth. It grew wider and wider. Then it hit the water droplets. It made a rainbow. Wow, Drake said. Isn't she amazing? Asked Boo. Anna smiled. Rolly put her hands on their hips. Now let's see what that worm can do, she said. Drake felt nervous. He looked at Worm. Worm, are you ready? Drake asked. Worm stared back at him. I guess that means yes, thought Drake. Okay, Worm, fire! Drake jumped back in case a fire came out of Worm's mouth. But Worm just lay there. Not all dragons can shoot fire, said Boo. Drake nodded. Right, okay, Worm, water. But Worm didn't shoot water. Ha! Rudy laughed. I knew it. Worm can't do anything. Drake's cheeks grew hot with anger. He's just warming up, he said. Come on, Worm, shoot light out of your mouth. Still nothing. You call that a dragon? Rudy said. Please, Worm, Drake whispered to his dragon. Do something, Worm. Just blinked. Do not worry, Drake. Getting to know your dragon takes time, Griffiths said. Target practice is over for today. Let's go eat. Boo grabbed Drake's elbow. I hope you're hungry. Drake, the dragon masters get as much as food we want, said Boo. Drake was hungry, so this news made him feel a little better, but he had failed the training. How can I be a dragon master if my dragon won't do anything I asked it to do? He thought, I'm only an onion farmer. I do not belong here. So this is the end of our last chapter. I guess I would see you after some time. So see you at the second episode of Dragon Master Part 1. Goodbye.